about the Golden Bazooki? You really want to know? All right, man, I'll tell you about the Golden Bazooki, but you might want to buckle up. It's a bit of a ride. Suppose I should start a little bit back at the beginning. I mean, most of this is public knowledge. You probably know it already, or not, you could go look it up on your internets. But I started out my career as a young man in Nevada. I was singing with a group called the Precious Stones, man. We were doing local shows. We were playing casinos in Reno. We had a little bit of a local following, man. Nothing major. We self-released 145, man, and did okay on local radio, man. I heard it playing one night coming out of Victorville. So one night we're playing at the Virginian in the lounge, and after our set, this cat comes up to me and introduces himself. His name's Phil Steve, and he says, "Johnny, I love what you're doing, man, and I want to work with you, man. I want to take what you're doing, man, and I want to present it to the world. I think it's going to be big, man. I think we're going to have radio hits. We're going to have motion picture hits. We're going to do TV shows, magazines, whatever you want, Johnny. We can make it happen." And I'm a young man back then, man. And I got to say, a little bit of an ego then, too. So what he was saying to me, man, it was like butter on a ham hock, man. It just sounded so good, man. It went down smooth. So I'm like, yeah, this sounds good, man. You think you can make this happen? Let's make this happen, man. I signed on with Phil Steve, right? Signed us a contract. Motion pictures, radio, we were gonna do it all, man. And I gotta tell you, at first Steve was good, man. He was good to his word, man. And me and him, we were like brothers, man. We were so tight, man. And we had some hits. And then we started making motion pictures and they were hits too. People could not get enough of these movies, man, so we started cranking them out, man. Public wanted them. They had appetites, man. They just wanted to eat these movies up, and so we just fed them as many as we could, man. We were having major blockbusters, man. In fact, they call them blockbusters, man, because of my movie, The Blockbuster. That movie was so big, they were like, every other movie that's big, we're just going to call Blockbuster 2, man. That's how big we were. But a little time goes on, man. And we're working hard, man, but I start noticing these pictures, man. The budgets, they just keep getting smaller and smaller, man. And the shooting schedules get so tight. We're cranking these things out, man. We're cranking these things out, man. Let me tell you, the public, you can't fool the public for long, man. They know. And they stop coming to the movies. They stop, man. They don't want to see these anymore. Nobody's going to these, man. We're having flop after flop. Nobody sees The Guitar Goes West. Nobody sees Beach Party at Monster Mansion. Nobody sees that one with the goddamn gorilla. I can't even remember what it was called, man. We're doing nothing at the box office. And I'm hearing this, man. I'm taking this in. And I'm like, maybe they're right, man. Maybe they're done. Maybe they don't want any more Johnny Diamonds. We had a pretty good run, but maybe the ride's over, man. Maybe it's time for me to just step away from the limelight. But no, man, Steve's, he won't hear none of it, man. He's in my ear all the time, man. Johnny, we gotta do one more picture, man. Don't worry about it, man. I got this great script, man. We got major funding, man. We're gonna go to Greece, shoot on the beach. That sounds great to me, man. I love sitting on the beach. Go down there and make a movie. Check out some nice scenery. That sounds great, man. So it sounds great to me, man. I'm like, he's telling me what I want to hear, right? So I said, sign me up, man. I sign on to this picture, man. I don't know why they call it signing on, man. Some Hollywood term or something, I don't know. But I sign on to this picture, man. Steve's is like, we're going to be back, Johnny. We're going to give the public what they want. But a little time goes on. I start hearing more and more of these red flags, man. I hear this trouble in production, man. Steve's, man, he's in my ear all the time. Don't worry about it, Johnny. Don't worry about it, Johnny. But I'm starting to worry about it. But 2 goddamn days before we're supposed to be out on the set shooting, I get a call from Steve's, man, and he's like, Johnny, Grease is off. I'm like, what do you mean Grease is off, man? It's like, the backers backed out. We lost our funding. I guess that's why they call them backers. They back out of things. But he's like, Johnny, don't worry about it. I got a great location, man. We're still gonna make this movie. We're still gonna do great at the box office. And so I'm committed at this point, man. Oh, hang on, man. I think my Band-Aid's coming off, man. So Steve's in my ear and he says, Johnny, don't worry about it. I got another location. It's great, man. We're still gonna make this movie. Still gonna do great at the box office. You're gonna be back, man. At this point, I'm committed. Committed to this performance, man. I'm committed to this movie. So I say, okay. I'm gonna do what I need to do to make it happen, man. He says, great, Johnny. Send the car for you tomorrow. Next day, car shows up from him. I throw my manatee skin bags in the back. We start driving. We're driving for a little bit. We drive past the little airport by my place. We keep driving, man. And I'm like, well, probably an international flight. We don't go out of the little airport for that. We keep driving south. And we go past the big airport. And at this point, I'm wondering what's going on. I said, driver, where are we going? The driver says, don't worry about it, Johnny. Don't worry about it. Just take a little cat nap, man. Enjoy yourself. We'll be there soon. So, it sounds pretty good to me. Thought I'd take a little nap, catch up on some Z's, cool up in the back seat. When I wake up, I don't know where I am, man. I'm in the goddamn country. We're driving up this gravel road. There's horses running around. We get on the set. I use the term set loosely here. And I step out of the car, man, and there it is. They just built this boat in some dude's backyard, man. They just built this boat. They're still working on it, man. They're still trying to paint it, and they're running out of paint, man. They're watering down the paint just to have enough to cover this boat. They got sheets hanging around. Man, they said, John, I said, well, okay. We can still make this happen. I'm like, where's my trailer, man? I gotta relax. And I said, Johnny, bad news, we don't have a trailer. I'm like, well, what do you mean, man? They're, well, we got you this tent, man. Me. They want me, Johnny Down, sleeping in a goddamn tent. The catering, man, don't even start me on that catering business. They had us eating hot dogs 24 hours a day, man. It was like Coney Island out there. Now, don't get me wrong, old Johnny loves a hot dog. But every day, forget about it, man. So I know things are wrong in this movie. And I don't see Steve. I see him, catch him out of the corner of my eye, skirting around, man. I don't know what he's doing. Right? He's got this other kid running around doing all the work for him, man. Setting up the shots, doing all the work. But I give him my all, man. I'm like, I'm here. We're making this movie. I'm gonna make it as good as I can make it. They got these cats out there working on the crew. I don't know where they got these cats. They got these other actors, man, if you want to call them actors. I don't even think they had SAG cards. They gave it their all, man. I'll give that to them, but man, I don't know where they found these dudes. But I'm committed to this movie, man. I want to do the best that I can do to make this movie good for my public. So we start shooting the movie, man. We start shooting it every day. I'm usually on time to the set. I give them my all. Everyone's giving it their all on the set, man. Steve's, I don't know what he's doing, man, but everyone working, really working, man, they're doing the best. And we shoot this movie, and at the end of the shoot, though, I'm hearing rumors again. I hear there's no money to finish the movie. There's no money for special effects, man. There's no money for post-processing. I don't know what that is even. Certainly no money for promotion. And on the last day, I just wake up, man, and I'm looking at everyone. They're breaking set, man. And I look at this gravel road, and I'm like, just start walking, Johnny. And I just start walking down this road, man. I get to the bottom, stick my thumb out, catch a ride with a guy. He takes me to the sea. I get on a boat. A little bit later, I get on a boat again. Then I catch a ride with a guy with a ski-doo, man, and I just keep drifting. I just keep drifting on, man. I don't even know if I'm ever going back, man. So a couple months later, I'm down here. I get an international telegram from Steve, and he's like, Johnny, I need you to sign this, man. I need you to sign me the rights over this movie so I can finish it, man. And I know he's not going to finish it. I heard rumors, man. I heard the film's even gone. I don't even know. So I sign it up, man. I'm like, I just want to be done with this. He pays me $300. And that's when me and Steve part ways, man. We started out so tight, but I don't even want to see that weasel again, man. I don't want to even know what he's doing. I don't want to wish ill on anybody, man, but Maybe in his case, I'll make an exception. So I don't know. I don't know where the story goes from here, man. Do I come back? I don't know if anyone wants to see Johnny Downers anymore, man. I don't even know if I got it in me. I don't walk on a stage, man, unless I can give 110%. I just don't even know, man, if I can do that anymore. I don't know if I want to do that anymore, man. But I had a pretty good run, though, I'll tell you that, man. It was fun while it lasted. Hey, Miss, can I get another one of these here drinks?